This is how much a house extension really costs if you're building it yourself. Projects like this always start off expensive. CPR building regulations and the structural engineer both come in at over £1,000, which was a big hit right at the beginning. But once I got underway on the works, it was literally demolition, which doesn't really cost a thing. Digging the footings, if you do it by hand, doesn't cost you a thing. It's just bringing in the cement just for the footings and then buying your blocks and DPC, so you can get up to DPC and start making your floor plate. This is where the skilled work really came in. It took me a long time to get up to DPC. I had a lot of learning to do about bricklaying, and I probably didn't do it perfect anyway. It felt really great to get all the floor in and ready to start with the beams. The beams were very expensive. This project needed 3 beams, one huge one for the external of the house, one for the inner of the house to remove the internal wall, and another one which would sit across the new extension brickwork under the bay window. With the big beam in, it was time to get to work on the block work for the extension. At this point, we were looking at £5,581, which actually felt really good at the time. One big unexpected cost was the wind post, which was specified by the structural engineer, but I had to have it. I bought some aluminium brick profiles to help me with getting my brickwork perfect. The doors and the lintels all went in nice and easy, although I would say if you're going to do brickwork as a beginner, you want to be doing it in the summer when it's dry. The rafters were not expensive, neither was the roofing membrane or the laths, but the tiles were. One thing I would say about the roof is, if you're going to do this, you're going to need some really decent scaffolding, and it's going to help you complete everything to a better standard. And I would say that the lead work was the hardest part of this entire project. I got a really great deal on the doors and the windows, and they actually look amazing now that they're in. I'm so glad to have the house fully sealed up, especially with the weather getting so cold. The soffit fascias were expensive, but the overall cost was £9,179. Follow for more, guys.